Hi Gilky Geckos, it's Mrs. Verowick. I'm super excited to be reading you a bedtime story tonight. I hope that you have gathered all of your family members that you usually read with at nighttime. And if you're not already in your cozy PJs, I want you to push pause. I want you to go do that, brush your teeth, get all cozy, and then I want you to come on back and press play so we can get started together. Tonight, for a bedtime story, I will be reading to you a book called Imogene's Antlers. The author of this book is David Small. Now, if you've ever read this book before, you might already be thinking what I'm thinking. There are some similarities, some things in common between this book and the book we're all reading as a whole school, Chocolate Fever. So if you've been reading Chocolate Fever, like a lot of us have, I want you to pay close attention to while I read this story. What are some similarities between Imogene and Henry and some of the things that are happening in the story? So pay close attention. You could pause during the video and talk about it with your family. And yeah, just keep your ears open and get cozy. Here we go. Imogene's Antlers by David Small. On Thursday, when Imogene woke up, she found she had grown antlers. My goodness, what would you do if you found out that you had grown antlers in the morning? I'd be a little frightened. Getting dressed was difficult, and going through a door now took some thinking. Imogene started down for breakfast. But got hung up. Oh no. Where did she end up? The chandeliers. Oh! Imogene's mother fainted away. Why do you think Imogene's mom fainted? Talk with whoever you're listening to this story with. Why do you think Imogene's mother fainted? The doctor poked and prodded and scratched his chin. He could find nothing wrong. The school principal glared at Imogene, but had no advice to offer. Her brother, Norman, consulted the encyclopedia and then announced that Imogene had turned into a rare form of miniature elk. Imogene's mother fainted again and was carried upstairs to bed. Imogene went into the kitchen. Lucy, the kitchen maid, had her sit by the oven to dry some towels. "Lovely antlers," said Lucy. The cook, Mrs. Perkins, gave Imogene a donut, then decked her out with several more and sent her into the garden to feed the birds. Now, these antlers seem to be hard to deal with, right? But now we have at least two ways that these antlers have become helpful to Imogene. Interesting. Used as a drying rack and used as a bird feeder. So the antlers aren't all bad. "You'll be lots of fun to decorate come Christmas," said Mrs. Perkins. Now, take a minute. I want you to think with your family. How could we decorate Imogene's antlers? How would you decorate her antlers at Christmas time? What would you use? Later, Imogene wandered upstairs. She found the whole family in Mother's bedroom. "Donuts, anyone?" she asked. Her mother said, "Imogene, we have decided there is only one thing to do. We must hide your antlers under a hat." Norman telephoned the milliner. They needed a professional for this job. At 3 o'clock, the milliner arrived. Rapidly, he sketched a few designs, then set to work. "Voila!" said the milliner. "Bravo! Bravissimo!" cried his assistants. Thud! Imogene's mother had to be carried away once more. My, that's a hat to see, isn't it? Never seen one quite so big. After dinner, Imogene practiced her piano lesson. Ooh, pay close attention to this illustration. Another way her antlers have become helpful. Then, yawning, she folded her music, kissed the family, and went to bed. Pay close attention to those antlers. What are they holding now? Imogene sighed, remembering the long, eventful day. On Friday, when Imogene woke up, the antlers had disappeared. Look, completely gone. What? How could it be so? When she came down to breakfast, the family was overjoyed to see her back to normal. Until she came into the room. Oh no. So no more antlers, but now she has tail feathers. What animal has feathers like these? I won't say. If you don't know, I want you, either tonight or tomorrow, to research what animal has feathers that are this magnificent. All right, Gilky Geckos, thanks for listening along with me to this read aloud of Imogene's Antlers. I hope that you found some similarities, some things in common between this book and Chocolate Fever. And I want you to talk with your family about that, the things that you did notice. All right, guys, get all cozied up, turn those lights off, and snuggle in. I hope you have a great night of sleep, Gilky Geckos. Miss you. Bye.